Yo, what's going on, guys? Chris Barner here, Overtime Athletes. And for today's video, what I want to discuss is 3 of the best exercises to increase that first step quickness or overall acceleration, right? I'm just wrapping up the off season with my football athletes, and anytime I see a great adaptation for my athletes or a positive change, I want to make sure that I can brain dump and kind of share it with you guys. So let's get into those 3 exercises that I've really been hammering home with them that have increased their acceleration or that first step quickness. So when it comes to addressing this, I'm going to address it in 3 different manners. The first one and the first drill is going to be addressing powerful hip extension, right? And the drill that I absolutely love this last off season was half kneeling starts. And this is where the athlete's going to get down on one knee, and you can play with both sides. First, I start off with their leg forward. That's going to be their drive or power leg. But then I go ahead and start to alternate down the line. But essentially, one knee is going to be down, and essentially the athlete at that deeper range of motion through the hip needs to produce force and project themselves horizontally, right? So by going in that deeper range, they need to generate more force, right? So we just get them working that. The second one and the second drill is gonna work a little bit more hip flexion, right? So I really loved pairing that with falling starts. And essentially where the athlete's toes are on the line, even, and as they get into that positive angle, they have to react at the last moment and pop the thigh, flexing the hip rapidly to be able to recover and get into their sprint, okay? So we addressed hip extension powerfully, and now we address quick hip flexion. And then the third one, which we actually progressed to, was all about working projection, okay? So what we worked was a aggressive crouching start. Now, crouching start from a traditional standpoint is how track athletes come off the blocks, right, with both hands down. And essentially what I did was I stretched the athletes out a little bit more, making that angle extremely aggressive. And what this did was it made the athletes have to recover and gain ground that much faster. So not only did they have to apply force back down into the ground rapidly, but they had to rapidly pop the thigh, right, by flexing the hip. So again, working that first step quickness is setting the athlete up in particular drills that's gonna work rapid hip flexion and powerful hip extension. All right, so use those 3 drills, try them out. I'll catch you guys next time.